Did I fall asleep in my makeup accidentally on my lunch break? Maybe I did. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I did. Hence why my makeup is a bit smudged under my eyes. I feel like I'm giving out a real Victorian vibe in this outfit. I'm just gonna take my hair down because I just think it's not doing anyone any favours. So, it's been a while. It really has been a while. I didn't expect to not post for so long, but here we are. This happened. And essentially, I have been vlogging in the past few weeks, but it didn't feel right for my first video back after changing my username. It's me, Cruelty-Free Becky, now Bottle Blue. Or that actually was my old blog name, so I've actually regressed to my old blog name. But yeah, it is me, FKA, Cruelty-Free Becky. Yeah, I've changed my username and I didn't think that it felt right to just put out a vlog as my first piece of content after changing my username without a bit of spiel. Yeah, I got a few questions about the username and like what to expect on my channel, and I posted it on Instagram, and I actually didn't think people would really be too interested in the name. So I thought I'd just sit down, have a little chit chat, say hello, how you doing, just explain a little bit, and yeah, and then I can start posting my vlogs that I've been filming. In terms of like the content side of things, I do love filming vlogs. I think it's because over the pandemic, obviously we couldn't do anything, and I found real comfort in watching vlogs of creators that I maybe used to watch when I was younger, or just going back on people's accounts and just watching vlogs from like 2014, 2015, looking at the old sort of trends and what was going on at the time, and I just find it a real comfort. So the thought that maybe my videos could be a comfort to someone feels quite nice. And as I said, I will still do cruelty-free and vegan beauty content here or there. I've actually ordered, very excitingly, I'm so excited for it to arrive, hoping tomorrow it will arrive. I ordered Tanya Burr's new makeup line. The whole thing. I mean, she only released 4 products, but I ordered all 4. I don't often get excited about like influencer releases, and I won't lie to you, I never watched Tanya Burr back in the day, but I started following her on Instagram maybe last year, and just because she posts some wholesome content, and I quite enjoy it. And she's not quite as fast fashion-y as some of those bigger influencers are. Anyway, I never used to follow her back in the day, but she released a beauty line that is vegan, cruelty-free. It's a 4-piece collection: mascara, brow gel, lip balm, and a tinted moisturizer, and they are all made with, I think, 95% aluminium, and the mascara, you can take it apart and recycle it. A recyclable mascara. You can't recycle the brush, the wand is still plastic. But yeah, as soon as I heard that it was an aluminium packaging, I thought that is amazing. And the fact they've thought through how to dispose of it after you've used it, incredible. And the vegan lip balm apparently has a vegan alternative to lanolin. Now, this might be controversial, but I actually haven't found a vegan lip balm that is as good as some lip balms that contain lanolin. If you don't know, lanolin is not vegan. Gone off down a little sidetrack here, but I'll come back around. It'll come back around, don't worry. Just trust the process. Lanolin it's found in sheep's wool. It's a bit disgusting, really, when you think about it. It's kind of like this sort of waxy, slimy kind of thing that's found in sheep's wool. I don't actually know what it is. Like, is it sort of like sweaty, congealed matter in their wool? Not 100% sure, but it makes for a really good lip balm, I have to admit. However, they've actually apparently found a vegan alternative to lanolin that is actually better, she says, than lanolin. So I find that word hard to say, lanolin. I'm very excited for that makeup line because of all the things I've just mentioned, and I've ordered the whole thing. I will be doing a review on it. The moral of that story is that I will still be doing beauty content. It's not that deep. I just changed my username because I want to just branch out a little bit, and Bottle Blue was always my blog name back in the day when I started my blog back in 2015. And I also thought, because it wasn't my name, it feels a bit like I can be a little bit more creative without it seeming wrong or pretentious. And like when it came to blogging, it was sort of like a little alias, you know? And I don't know why, when your name's not connected to something, you feel like you have a bit more freedom to kind of like write about your feelings and share your feelings. And I did actually film yesterday a little sit down video. Speaking of feelings, I filmed a little sit down DMC video talking about turning 26 next month. I will post that full video if you'd be interested in it, but I kind of got to the end of that and I thought, this is not, what's the point of this video? Like, I'm not really giving any advice. I'm just sort of talking about my feelings, and I don't really want this to become like just like an online diary. There's therapists for that, you know? But yeah, I've just been thinking a lot about moving into the latter half of my 20s, being closer to 30 than 20, and just life and things and stuff, and the meaning of everything. So I got a little bit deep in that video. I'll insert a little clip, just a little teaser. It's not just going to fall into your lap. I think that is the big thing. If you want something, it won't just fall into your lap. You have to make a decision. And I think the warriors amongst us, and I don't mean warriors as in someone with a spear, I mean warriors as in sitting at home worried about that was my Wallace and Gromit impression. Sitting at home worried about something. We spend too long not making a decision because we're worried about which decision is right or wrong, whereas in reality there is no wrong decision. There's just decisions. There's just decision 1, decision 2, decision 3, decision 4. They're just different. There's not one that's right, one that's wrong. Life is not a video game. There's not one that you would select and then you get thrown off the edge of a cliff. You know, there's not the other one that you'll select and then you find the pot of gold. They're just different decisions. If you want to see the full thing, like I say, I can post it, but I just don't think it didn't really have a proper conclusion. So I kind of felt like, is this actually worth putting into the world? But actually sometimes it's quite comforting just to hear somebody else feeling feelings that you're also feeling. What have I talked about? Beauty, still going to be posting beauty content and skincare and whatnot. Expect some vlogs and some homeware bits, because I have been collecting some secondhand homeware bits, trying to kit the flat out. Still need to get some prints on the wall. This wall here is the bane of my life. I've kind of shown you, can you see? I've kind of shown you in part our living room, but it's just because it's got high ceilings. It's a lovely room, don't get me wrong. I genuinely think this is my favourite room of the flat. I think it's beautiful. I love it, but the high ceilings mean that you need something up there. And I don't know if I want to go the whole like Instagram print kind of vibe, or if I want to do something else. Like, ideally I would collect a load of secondhand paintings and hang those on the wall and do like a little bit of a gallery wall, but I don't want it to look too busy. So I think what I've realised is I always thought I was pretty good at interior design, but I've always had like a starting canvas because my mum is also into interior design. So she sort of did the basics and then I could just tweak. Whereas when you're given a blank canvas, you know, of like, okay, you can do what you want pretty much, it's actually quite tricky because my inability to make a decision comes into play and I want to do all the things. Whereas in reality, you've actually got to think through colour palettes, what's going to work with what, the tones of wood, how to make it like a balanced room with stuff going on the floor area and up on the walls. You know what, it's a whole new world. I hadn't really thought it through before, but it's a whole new world. So anyway, yes, hopefully some home content and decorating and whatnot, vlogs, beauty content, some more chit chat videos. I have been super busy recently, which is, I don't love being super busy, I have to be honest. I think some people thrive off of it, you know, the whole like get up and grind culture. I like that a couple days a week, but I don't like to be I don't like to be like finish a day of work and then you sit on the couch and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna conk out and go to sleep. I don't really vibe for that. I think I'm not really I'm a hard worker. I stand by the fact I'm a very hard worker, but I don't like the grind culture. And I think maybe it's the side effect of moving to a city. The grind culture is quite a bit more obvious. It's a bit more competitive, do you know what I mean? Not amongst friends, but just because you see other people like in their suits going to work, you think like, oh, you know, I don't know. There's more to compare yourself to in a city because there's more people. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I've been very busy, hence why I haven't been posting. I've been exhausted, if I'm being completely honest, and not in a happy way, not like content, fulfilled, exhausted, but that's okay, that's all right. Can't have everything all at once in life. is the same. Anyway, I'm gonna probably wrap it up. Have I mentioned everything I wanted to mention? Content, oh, username. So some people were asking me why bottled blue, like what is the meaning behind bottled blue? I love the colour blue. I love baby blue, it's one of my favourite colours. I love blush pink and baby blue. And lilac. I don't know if I have a favourite colour because I do also love green. I love all the colours. But yeah, the idea behind it originally was because, like I say, it was a little bit of an alias, and it was almost like a nice way of saying I'm extremely introvert and nervous and bottled up. I'm pretty blue at the time. I was feeling quite down, but I just feel like together, bottled blue, I basically want to potentially do some more sort of feeling relating content, because I have found online a little pocket of the internet where I think a lot of you guys that watch my videos are also introverted, and I feel like there is a lot of talk about introverts and stuff, and don't get me wrong, there's loads of books been released about introverts, but I think we're encouraged in life to be extrovert. It's the extrovert qualities, I feel, that are rewarded in life with money and progress and whatnot. And I think there's a lot of value in being introverted. So I feel like it's a little homage, don't know how to say that word, homage, I think, to being an introvert. And even though it feels like it is at your detriment to be an introvert, a lot of the times it's actually a quality that you contain a lot of qualities that other people would really desire and really, really respect and admire. It's a very loose connection, but that's kind of the thought behind the username. So yeah, I basically low-key couldn't think of anything else, and I didn't want to keep cruelty-free Becky because I don't really like my name. And also I think, I've said it before, but I think cruelty-free Becky, calling yourself cruelty-free, it opens a rabbit hole, wormhole, can of worms. It opens a can of worms of, oh, well, you know, is your food cruelty-free if it killed a mouse in production? Or, you know, think of the workers who made your food, and nothing can be truly cruelty-free, I think is my point. Like, I think it puts too much pressure on a person to be cruelty-free completely, because there's many kinds of cruelty and many different kinds of hidden industries. I'm not the perfect consumer, and I've never pretended to be, and again, that's probably why cruelty-free Becky was a dud name from the beginning. I hope that explains everything succinctly, and thank you so much for sticking with me. I truly appreciate it to the utmost extent. I really do. It's been all this time and I can't believe that people still tune in to watch me talk nonsense and post sporadically and then go quiet for a good few weeks. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you tuning in. I need to wrap this up quickly because my phone's about to run out of memory. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you very soon. Bye.